All right, get ready, because today we're going to dive deep, like really deep, into some industries that are blowing up right now. I mean, not just growing, but hitting these billion-dollar valuations.
Billion with a B.
Exactly. It's
Yep.
like, imagine you could peek into the future, see where the smart money's going. That's kind of what we're doing today. We've got this report, maps out all these booming industries, and honestly, some of the numbers are insane. Just to give you a taste, did you know pet care is about to hit like $300 billion?
Wow. 300 billion. That's more than some countries.
I know, right? Makes you think twice about that dog walking side hustle.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But it's not just about the numbers themselves. It's about like how these different industries, they're all kind of connected. Like a breakthrough in one area can trigger a whole wave of innovation in others.
Yeah, totally. It's like a chain reaction almost. But okay, let's break it down a bit. Let's look at some of the specific industries that really jumped out from this report. First up, artificial intelligence and machine learning.
AML, the hot topic.
Exactly. This is clocking in at, get this, $200 billion. But it's not just about, automating tasks anymore.
No, not at all. We're talking about AI revolutionizing entire industries like healthcare, finance. Think about it. Algorithms diagnosing diseases even better than human doctors.
Wow.
Or like personalized financial advice tailored to your specific goals.
It's mind-blowing, but also kind of, I don't know, makes you wonder about the implications.
Definitely a double-edged sword.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, but moving on. Let's talk electric vehicles, EVs. This market is projected to hit $1 trillion. A trillion with a T.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah, and it's not just about the cars themselves.
Right. It's about the whole ecosystem around EVs. The charging stations, battery production, even where they get the raw materials.
So it's like a whole new economy springing up.
Exactly.
All right, now let's go full sci-fi for a second. Space exploration, clocking in at about $450 billion. And that includes everything from satellite internet to, wait for it,
Asteroid mining.
asteroid mining.
No way. That's actually a thing.
Apparently, yeah. Private companies are getting in on the action now.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, satellite internet, that has the potential to connect so many people, especially in remote areas.
Right. It's wild. Okay, let's bring it back down to earth a little. Well, sorta. This one's kind of unexpected. The pet care industry.
Pet care.
Pet care. It's about to hit $300 billion.
Wait, seriously? People are spending that much on their pets.
I know, right? It's insane.
I guess they really are part of the family.
Totally.
It's not just about food and shelter anymore. It's like gourmet pet food, pet spas, even like pet therapists.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget about all those adorable pet videos online.
You're right. Pets are social media stars now.
It's crazy. But, speaking of technology, we talked about AI earlier. It seems like it's popping up everywhere.
It really is.
Yeah.
AI is becoming like a foundational technology like the internet was back in the day.
So it's impacting pretty much every industry.
Exactly. Like take finance, for example. We've got fintech now, which is basically AI applied to finance. That's a $500 billion industry. It's changing how we bank, how we invest, even how we manage our money.
Oh, yeah, fintech. I actually just started using this new app. It uses AI to, analyze my spending and create a personalized budget for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But sometimes it feels like it knows my spending habits better than I do.
That's the power of AI, right? It can personalize things, offer insights, automate stuff in ways we never thought possible.
It's amazing. But yeah, a little creepy sometimes too.
For sure.
Okay, speaking of needing security, the report also highlights cybersecurity.
Oh, yeah, cybersecurity. That's another one that's booming.
Big time. $200 billion industry.
Makes sense, though, right?
Yeah.
Everything's moving online, so protecting that data is crucial.
Yeah, it's a constant battle. Hackers versus security experts.
Like a game of cat and mouse.
Exactly. All right, let's shift gears a bit. Let's talk about something that's been booming for a while. But it's the nuances of this growth that are really interesting. E-commerce.
E-commerce.
Right? It's huge. $5 trillion.
$5 trillion.
Yeah. But what's fascinating is the rise of all these niche markets within e-commerce.
Oh, interesting.
Like platforms for secondhand clothing or super specific food delivery services.
So it's getting more personalized.
Exactly. It's like the internet's finally figuring out that we're not all the same.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, speaking of catering to individual interests, another industry that's seen huge growth, especially among younger generations, gaming.
Gaming.
Yeah.
The industry that never sleeps.
Right, $200 billion.
And it's not just about entertainment anymore. We've got esports now. Professional gamers
Yeah.
making serious money.
It's a whole new world.
It really is.
Okay, let's circle back to something we touched on earlier, sustainability.
Yeah, sustainability.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
The report highlights renewable energy as a $2 trillion market, and it's only going to keep growing.
Makes sense. With climate change and all, the need for clean energy is only going to increase.
Totally. Solar, wind, even capturing carbon from the air.
It's amazing how much innovation is happening in that space.
Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about how we're going to feed a growing planet. Agritech. Agritech, basically using technology to make food production more efficient and sustainable.
I see.
It's a $100 billion industry.
That's a lot of potential.
Yeah, especially with the global population growing.
We definitely need to find ways to produce more food, but do it sustainably.
Exactly. Things like precision agriculture, using data and sensors to optimize farming, or vertical farming.
Vertical farming, what's that?
Imagine skyscrapers filled with crops.
Like farms in the sky.
Exactly. It's a potential solution to land scarcity and could change the future of agriculture.
Wow, that's incredible.
I know, right? It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
But it's actually happening.
Yeah. And that's what's so cool about this whole deep dive. We're seeing the future unfold right before our eyes.
It's like science fiction becoming reality.
Right. And that's what's so exciting about all this. We're seeing the future take shape. Speaking of blurring the lines between sci-fi and reality, the report also mentions AR/VR.
Augmented and virtual reality.
Yeah. That market's estimated to be around $150 billion.
Wow.
And it's not just about gaming anymore.
Right. I've heard about it being used in healthcare.
Oh, yeah. Surgeons using AR overlays during surgery, or like students taking virtual field trips.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Pretty cool, huh? Definitely.
Even retail. Imagine trying on clothes virtually.
No more fitting rooms.
Maybe not.
That'd be amazing.
The possibilities are endless. Okay, remember when 3D printing was all about making little plastic toys?
Yeah.
Well, it's come a long way. This sector's growing steadily. Around $25 billion.
Really?
Yeah. It's being used in aerospace, automotive, even healthcare.
Healthcare.
Yeah, like 3D printed prosthetics, custom medical implants. Wow, that's amazing.
There's even bioprinting, using living cells to create tissues and organs.
That's incredible.
3D printing is changing how we make things.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Okay, let's talk about tech and healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
Telehealth and digital health. This is a big one. Around $200 billion.
$200 billion.
Yep. The pandemic really pushed telehealth forward.
Definitely.
But this trend was already happening.
Makes sense. Healthcare is ripe for disruption.
Totally. We've got wearable health devices, tracking our fitness, sleep.
I love my fitness tracker.
Yeah, me too. And digital diagnostics. AI helping doctors analyze tons of data.
It's all about personalized medicine.
Right. It's empowering, but also kind of scary.
How so?
All that personal data, it's got to be protected.
For sure. We need to be careful about privacy.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about something close to my heart. Education.
Oh, education.
EdTech. Education and technology combined, it's a $200 billion market.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah, it's growing fast. And it's not just online courses anymore. There's personalized learning platforms, immersive virtual classrooms, all sorts of cool stuff.
Making learning more engaging.
Exactly. Okay, we've talked about all these amazing advancements, but I'm curious, what are some of the challenges?
Well, one big challenge is making sure these advancements benefit everyone, not just a select few.
Yeah, that's important.
We need to think about digital literacy, accessibility, affordability.
So that everyone can participate.
Exactly.
And what about ethical implications?
Oh, that's another big one.
Yeah.
AI, data privacy, genetic engineering. These are powerful tools. We need to use them responsibly.
For sure. We can't just focus on the shiny new tech. We have to think about the consequences.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've covered a lot today. From AI to space exploration, renewable energy to e-commerce. It's remarkable how fast things are changing.
It really is. And this is just a glimpse. Who knows what new industries will emerge, what discoveries will be made, what challenges we'll face.
It's both exciting and a little daunting.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's a privilege to be alive during this time.
Definitely.
To witness and participate in this wave of innovation.
It's not just about watching, it's about shaping the future.
I love that. We're not just along for the ride, we're active participants.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive
into billion-dollar booms,
I want to leave you with this thought.
Stay curious. Keep exploring, challenge assumptions, ask questions, and never stop learning.
Because the future is ours to create.
Together.
Thanks for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. It's true. It is a privilege to be part of this incredible moment in time.
It really is. And it's not just about, sitting back and watching it happen. We each have a role to play.
Absolutely. Every choice we make, the careers we choose,
Yeah.
the conversations we have, it all shapes the future.
I like that. We're not just passengers. We're the ones driving this thing.
Exactly.
So let's recap. This deep dive has taken us on a wild ride through all these industries.
Billion-dollar boom.
Yeah. We talked about AI, EVs, even space exploration.
Don't forget pet care.
Oh, yeah. Pet care. Who knew that was such a big business?
It's amazing.
And then there's fintech, cybersecurity, e-commerce, gaming, so much happening.
And it's all connected.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all part of this bigger picture, this technological revolution that's
That is it.
changing everything.
It's exciting. But it's also important to be mindful.
Of the implications.
Yeah. We need to ask ourselves, what kind of future do we want?
Right. It's not just about progress for the sake of progress.
No. It needs to be ethical, sustainable, equitable.
So as we wrap up, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from this?
That's a good question. I think it would be this. Stay curious. Keep asking questions. Don't be afraid to challenge assumptions.
I like
The future's not predetermined. It's something we create.
together.
Exactly.
Well said. Thanks for joining us today.
It was my pleasure.
And to all our listeners, thanks for tuning in. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll catch you next time.